what's going on? You got to chance you with Big Dog back with another one take review. David got one for Dragon Ball Super Chapter 58. Yeah, this is okay. There's a couple things happening in this chapter, whoop de whoop. But we're going to start off with like a couple of beginning. Goku shows up because we saw he came back in the last chapter, and immediately starts to fly. Instant transmission and mop up all the remaining small guys that everybody else couldn't handle. Okay, the people Krillin and Master Roshi couldn't handle. Tien, Yamcha, Chaozu couldn't handle. He just immediately shows up, one shots people, and boom, they over there like, well, that's Goku. And while it does make Goku's character look cool, it shows you the power gap between him and basically everybody else, other than like Vegeta. It kind of hurts the Z Warriors again because they have to be able to do something for themselves. Eventually, we're gonna have to at some point. I don't know how, but get these guys stronger. I'm talking about I don't know if they need to go train with Whis, Beerus, somebody, but we're gonna have to get the rest of the Z Warriors stronger because them not being able to take care of a couple villains that show up, a couple side villains that show up, does not make the Z Warriors look good at all. And Goku coming up to clean up the mess, like always, kind of like, there's times where like we were used to that, but like now I need them to like, hold your ground, man, like do something. And then we follow to the last henchman, basically, which is Saganbo, and he's taking on Gohan and Piccolo. Look, by the way, I just have to say, I love Gohan and Piccolo fighting together. It's always cool to see. But even they have to like realize like, you have to do something. You got Android 17 to 18, Gohan and Piccolo, and they can't take on Saganbo. Granted, he's boosted by some energy from Moro, but like, if Goku doesn't show up, what are you guys to do? Is anybody like never going to like tap into like some special power? Granted, it probably won't be 17 or 18, but like Piccolo, Gohan, it has to be like y'all have to reach another level somehow. And I think they kind of allude to that in this chapter when Goku shows up and Piccolo like, when did you just get so far ahead of us? When was it? And I think Piccolo kind of like, we kind of tired of this, like that you having to show up and like save our butts. But even when Goku shows up, nobody sees him show up. Well, other than Jaco, because Jaco has this super seeing ability. He's able to see. I think we alluded to that also in the first tournament against Hit. I want to say they alluded to that, but like Jaco's vision is his best trait. And he's hidden Saganbo, Goku's hidden Saganbo, and nobody sees it. Other than like Moro and like I said, Jaco. But Goku's nailing him. Saganbo has no idea what he's getting hit by. And then Goku finally shows himself. And Moro, like, hey, okay, that's nice. And Goku like, hey, it's time for me and you to get it on. Saganbo still not done because when Goku threw Saganbo at Moro just so happened to blast him back, but he wasn't just blasting him to like knock him out the way. He was actually boosting him up, giving him some more strength, and he did it multiple times. Still didn't stand a chance to get Goku. Goku goes Super Saiyan Blue, which in my mind I'm like Super Saiyan Blue should be able to knock out Saganbo with ease, like, and that's what Goku pretty much did. Except he didn't realize that Moro was constantly boosting this guy's energy. But it got to a point where Moro was like, hey, this is not what I just saw a minute ago. The blue hair, that's not what I want to see. Show me what you did a minute ago when you were first fighting him. And until then, I'm going to make this guy suffer because, Goku being who he is, he kind of like, hey, like, you need to stop. This is going to kill you. This is going to hurt you. Like, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Granted, you're down here trying to destroy the earth or, like, take over the earth. But I'm a very caring person. I need you to chill for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't handle this power. Your body can't handle this too much for you. Moro doesn't care about that. Moro steady pumping him with more energy until Goku, shows him the form. And Goku said, you know what? I ain't got time for this today. You want to see it? Boom. And there we have it. Ultra Instinct Goku is back. It's not Master Ultra Instinct. It's just Ultra Instinct. Which, if he's able to tap into Ultra Instinct that will now, like if Piccolo or Gohan thought the gap was like far at first, okay, that is just they don't even belong on a show anymore. Okay, like most characters in Dragon Ball Z don't even belong on the show or in the manga anymore. They might need to go see can they get them a spot on Boruto or Seven Deadly Sins or something like that, because Goku just went next level. All right. But the only thing about this, I would say, is Moro seems shocked. Or like this is not an mortal ability. He's like, yeah, that's right. The initial stage of the technique of the gods, Ultra Instinct sign. So I'm kind of, he said this the initial stage of the technique of the gods. So you telling me all gods have Ultra or able to use Ultra Instinct is just not mastered Ultra Instinct? So because that would mean, there's like the guys are still like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure some of them have mastered it. Because I think that was probably the biggest thing with like the Tournament of Power. When Goku used Ultra Instinct, all like, oh my God, all the guys were surprised. But it's like, I don't think they were surprised because they can't do it. I think it's like they're surprised that somebody's able to do something that they're all able to do. Granted, all of them might not have mastered the technique, but they're all able to do it. And since we've seen this before, we know this is only the first stage. But now we're gonna get to see Goku versus Moro in like a real fight, because Moro takes, because we saw what Jiren was like against Ultra Instinct. That was a great fight. Now we get to see what Moro's like. So that's kind of like scale where Moro's at. Granted, Jiren was brute strength. Moro's biggest asset is probably his abilities. He's able to do more. He's more than just a fighter. He's like he has magical abilities, which always have been something that like Goku and them has had like weakness against. Kind of like Superman, if you really think about it, because it's more than just, hey, I don't necessarily have to be able to beat you in a fist fight. But if my abilities, and Goku, we all know Goku, Vegeta, and other Z fighters not really too known for their abilities, other than probably like Tien and Chaozu are probably the most known for like ability, and probably Piccolo. But Moro has these magical abilities where he's able to do other things that, that would help him alongside his increased strength and fighting abilities. So it's gonna be nice. I'm ready to see this next chapter. Now we have to wait a whole another month, because they keep hitting us with these cliffhangers, but I'm excited to see this. Not only that, I always tell people this. Goku's fighting first. Usually Vegeta fights first, loses, and then Goku comes in and like, hey, I've seen what's happened. Goku's fighting first. And do I believe Goku's going to win this fight before Vegeta gets back? No. I think Goku definitely would lose. How? I don't know. Maybe he can't hold up form that long. Who knows? But I can't. I'm excited to see what Goku does with Ultra Instinct versus Moro, but I'm even more excited to see exactly what Vegeta has planned, because, and for them to show Goku going Ultra Instinct first, that must mean they have something very special planned for Vegeta, if they're saving that for like the big reveal for next, for maybe like toward the end or the climax of this battle or this arc. Can't wait to see. You guys let me know what you thought about this chapter down in the comments. Hit me with those predictions. Like the video, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you guys later.